The Cellar Peanut Pub. Now, we've been to the location in Pella, the world-renowned location in Pella. Marty opened up another location. We're here in Newton. Now, here's the thing. This location was open, what, like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And the idea was, of course, the original Cellar Peanut Pub was such an incredible experience. People come from far and wide to go and see that. You opened up another location because you thought more is better, and people dig the selection. You obviously are very renowned for having incredible beer that you can't find anywhere else. That's why people go to Pella, and the idea was open one here in Newton.
Absolutely.
And this is where things kind of go sideways, because you opened this location in
2018, October.
This exact location where we're standing is not open, and the reason you're not open is
Duratio hit it.
got hit by the derecho. Kind of walk us through. You're at the Pella location.
Yeah,
and you get a frantic phone call.
Yeah, I was mopping actually, and got a phone call from one of my bartenders and said the top's off the pub, and I said, "What are you talking about?"
That almost sounds like, in a spy movie, right?
Yeah.
Like the eagle has landed or something. The top's off the pub doesn't make sense as a sentence in English.
And then I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "I'll send you pictures." So he sent me a picture, and I was like, "Oh snap!" And yeah, the roof was off the pub, and water was coming in, and yeah, it was a sad day.
This building was built in 1905, and from what I've kind of been told, help me figure this out, the roof of this beautiful old brick building was on, but not attached.
Yeah,
right?
it was. Yeah,
because the weight of the roof, ordinarily, it just stays on. They weren't thinking about hurricane force winds coming through Newton, Iowa in 1905.
Yeah. It was a deal.
That's what happened.
It was a deal. Yeah.
I should mention this, and I've been kind of giving you a hard time about this, and now I realize maybe I shouldn't have been. You haven't been in here since everything went sideways.
No.
You haven't been in this building since all of the damage.
True.
And now we're going to take you in there.
Yes.
Is this okay? Or I mean,
Yes, I'll be okay.
This is going to be. It's a lot of hard work and stuff.
But
I promise you, there's a very happy ending to this story. All right, it's not going to be a giant bummer the whole time, but we're going to go through and see the destruction that derecho did to what was an incredibly cool place to come and enjoy craft beer in Newton.
Mark.
All right, so this was the
Cellar Peanut Pub.
Cellar Peanut Pub in Newton. This looks like a great space. I can see why you would have wanted to have a location here. You haven't been in here since everything?
No, this is the first time.
You were telling me that there was so much water in here.
Yeah.
Like not a couple of inches.
No.
There was measurable feet of water.
Yes.
And that was because you had, obviously the roof was off, but then also water was coming up from.
Pac-Man was floating and. Yeah.
No, like an original vintage Pac-Man machine?
Yes.
Those are not light.
I know.
It was floating.
It was a deal. The bar used to sit in that area. You can still see my craft beer stickers on the poles.
The stickers are still on the poles,
Yeah.
so that's a nice touch.
Right? I can still remember where things were at, and yeah.
Like in your head right now, you're picturing the
the
bar, the bathrooms,
the tables,
the shuffleboard.
that I
That's
used to
still,
move around, and
right.
Yeah.
That's still going on.
My chalkboard was here, It was,
How many different beers could you have gotten here?
There was 48 on draft at this location.
Oh man.
On draft.
And again, Marty, it's just like the Pell location. I imagine you can get stuff here that you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, you're known for getting your hands on beer that you just can't find anywhere else.
I like supporting local breweries and giving people an opportunity to try different beers is really important to me and my team. So, yeah.
So all of this has been cleaned up, and a lot of renovation has been done. And the space will be used now at some point. They've got a really big, huge plan for all of this area.
Both these buildings are stronger. Things that we did not know that were an issue, and we can look at the north wall where we had to rebuild that, and they'll become, the two buildings, this is building 2 and 1, will become a boutique hotel, 51 bedroom, or 51 rooms to rent. It'll be run by Angela Harrington, the only female hotel operator in the state of Iowa.
Oh, wow.
She has the Hotel Grinnell and then the Highlander, which she just opened in Iowa City. So we're really excited to have her as a part of this project, and she will be doing the hotel, and then across the way, we'll be doing 71 market rate apartments, which will be fabulous because they won't even have to go outside to go to Marty's new space.
Right.
Where we're moving him into where the Hasidic brewing space is now, and then we're expanding the Hasidic brewing space. So there are lots and lots of really good blessings that have come out of it. A little hard to see on August 10th, 2020, but in hindsight, there really are.
So yeah, and it's not going to suck having 71 people living where they can just walk down and grab a beer after a day of work.
It's almost a little community, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
It's a neighborhood.
It's crazy to me that what was the Maytag facility and then the community college is becoming like maybe the hippest part of certainly Newton, but maybe even the entire state of Iowa. Like what you're going to be building here and what we're going to be able to experience later on this year and then next year with the hotel and other improvements is really going to be something else.
And it's very authentic. I mean, it's based in the history of the building right next door being the first building used in 1897 for the farm implement company that the Maytag family was a part of that then became the Maytag company. And so there's all this really great, rich history that people will be able to experience, and hence why we called it Legacy Plaza, because there's a great deal of legacy here and just an experience that people can't get, that you just can't build today to make it feel like that. Right.
So you'll have the boutique hotel. You can go walking and hiking. You can go have a craft beer, and you can go to the brewery, which will be in its new space.
Yep.
This is really a destination that you're building.
Right. That's exactly it.
It seems like instead of just improving something or adding something, you're really making this a place that people will want to come from all over to.